Hello there, I'm PuzzleFerret and welcome back to Hero Siege, where you may have noticed that all of these are open. This is because I made a slight mistake in that my recording didn't record at all last time, and therefore, although I've done this, I'm going back and doing it again with a character that is now level 66, and I'm in Nightmare this time because this is a good chance to get loads of leveling done. So I am going to do exactly that, and Mr. Cops is going to actually have a good go at destroying everything once more. But this time I have put lots into leeches. Can I, yeah, blow up that leech? Excellent. I'm going to have to get more practiced at that. I hardly ever do that. Let's see. God. Wasn't ready for the fire. There's a lot of timing involved in this character, if you want there to be. And I keep pressing the wrong buttons, which doesn't help. That was the rats instead of the fire. Ugh. I would usually say rats there, but, you know. Go away! Now this place, when I played it last time, was absolutely cram-packed full of skeletons. And it appears to me that this place is yet again totally cram-packed with skeletons. Which is a bit strange. Usually it's like, there's usually quite a variety of enemies. But this time, mostly skeletons. Can I blow anything up yet? No. Oh, yes! Now that is definitely, without doubt, my most effective skill at the moment, but it requires that I've actually got a load of corpses to blow up in the first place, which is slightly too excessively inconvenient. Boom! Just look at that. It just clears them out, so I really want to try and use that as much as possible. I can imagine it being quite useful in the wormholes. Because the wormholes, everything's usually relatively well packed together, so that would be really, really handy. I've never understood these little, oh dear, those little black holes, as it were. They do seem to be miniature black holes because they suck you into that area and you're in trouble if you don't move out. At least I think you are. I've not actually taking the time to jump in and see if it's deadly or not. I suspect it is. Boom. I really shouldn't use that. I wish that the cooldown on that skill was a little bit shorter, because currently it takes absolutely ages for the cooldown on that skill. I know it's incredibly effective, but you know, it still takes ages. I have a book on me, which is an excellent book, because that one should times our damage by a good amount. I know I've picked up 2 weapons that are better than the one I'm using. I just never get round to putting these things on, because I can never remember which, as I've said before, I can never remember which one pauses the game. I think it's the skills that pause the game and the equipment list that doesn't. Boom. Nah. All skeletons. I do not understand. It's almost like this entire act is mostly skeletons as well. At least that was what I found in the last run through. Oh, and in Nightmare everything is all the more resilient to me. But then I get tons more XP, as far as I'm aware. Yeah, I actually did it in Nightmare when I did the last recording, but it just didn't record. I got everything done as well, so we should be all right. We should be all right, especially as I have extra skills and as I have better weapons. Wow, much better weapons. Although that reduces my attack speed by a considerable amount. It's never good when your attack speed's reduced by lots. There was a purple one, wasn't there? Yeah, that increases the attack speed, but it doesn't give us as much damage. Ha! It does give us 1 to all talents, though. Let's have that one. It's not as damaging, but at the same time, 1 to all talents is something that you pretty much always want. So yeah, I'm getting that. I'm still not sure if it's better to blow up those leeches or not. You would have thought that when you got a skill that blows up something, it should be an improvement over what you usually get. But I have no idea. It might just be rubbish. I didn't kill all of those. But there's more over somewhere else, and I'm sure that killing lots is better than killing a few. Here, have the leeches, have the gas. I think that when you blow up those leeches, well, not when you blow up the leeches, when you throw the leeches, I think that they always drop corpses. So, that makes them ripe for that attack. Wow, that cleared out the whole bunch. That's good. So really, the leeches are a combo move that really allows you to do several things. Here, have some leeches. And some more. And then have explosive death. Ooh, yes. That's definitely, without doubt, works. To watch the boss just get murdered in no time at all. I mean, sure, there's a bit of him left. Go away, bit of the eye. Thank you. Just clinging on to life. No, I don't want the boomerang. Not in comparison to the other one. The other one's better. Okay. Onwards! I forget where I was next. I always forget where I was next. Corrupted desert. Hang on. Corrupted desert? Another blue one. Good. Boom. Do the boom thing. Yes. Aye. Ancient evils. However, they really didn't survive long. Ancient and dead evils. Now that I know that the leeches actually make corpses at the site of their leeching, I can launch leeches right into the middle of a group and then make them all go boom. That's very, very useful. Boom. Think about standing in that, please. Thank you. I like the guys with the hammers. They kind of look like cyborgs. This is what I was saying in a video that nobody saw. They kind of look like cyborgs because they've got the one eye patch thing. Or pirates, I guess. They could be pirates. I don't know how they hold those massive axes. Not axes. They're not axes. They are... What are they? Hammers. Hammers. That's the one. Right. Attacking the maggots with my leeches. Here, have one of those and it didn't go boom. I don't get it then. I thought it always left some corpses on the ground. It looks as if... What there? It left a load of corpses on the ground. I don't get it. Sometimes yes, sometimes no by the looks of it. So I shall just have to hope that when I throw them amongst a big bunch of enemies, it's on the yes variety. Alright. Where are you, enemies? Yeah, they're all around there. Hello! Dark purple enemy. Smoke and death. It's not, I don't think it's smoke. It's, it's just some sort of poison gas. I should look at the skill. It will tell me exactly what it is, but, yeah. That's another one of these things that I don't do much. I might do soon, though, because I've been putting loads of points in it, and I know that will be very helpful. Just look at it. It's like an instant nuke for everything. Go away. There's another thing that could happen. When you level up, you could have all of your skills reset, as in the timers on them, so that you could do them again. That would be nice. Alright, we're still just a few enemies away. Hey, you. Just... get away with all of those. Okay, try that. So effective. It's just difficult because you need corpses. Now, before I was saying, well, a necromancer, you wouldn't want to be working with a necromancer because a necromancer would be using all the corpses. But a necromancer can also produce the corpses, which means that the necromancer could make the little pad of corpses for you to then explode afterwards. Right. Ooh. No, I do not want that. Thank you. I've still not actually used the book, so maybe I should actually just let the book go. Because I'm not using it. Okay. We want to level up. Now, let's see. It's this one, isn't it? That does the... explodes all corpses around the witch doctor, creating a 4 poison cloud from each corpse. Yes. Yeah. That makes perfect sense. But now the leeches... like just as strong as that, so yeah, I will definitely be using both and leveling up both as well. That's where I'm going to put all of my points. Next, where are we? Shores of Pandora. All right. Okay. Another one of my favorite levels. It's pretty much all blue. All blue apart from the brown. And again, mostly it's skeletons. Oh, that fire skill. I thought it was going to be a great big like area effect fire skill, but it's not. It just drops a single one of the Hydra. Now the Hydra are great, but you really need numbers on Hydra because the Hydra take ages to kill things on their own. That's why the character that has them, the Pyromancer, I think, or Pyromaniac, or the Pyro anyway, they can fire loads of them, so that's really good. But with this, not so good. Wow, you're taking a lot of killing. Right. Okay, where are you? Everywhere! Okay. I obviously just found the one little spot of land where they weren't. Level 71! Wow, I'm going to be level 100 in no time. And that's good, because leveling from about 100 to level 150 is a nightmare. It's quite difficult. Unless you do it the proper way, which is probably to just go through the game itself in a higher difficulty level and make it so that you get there that way. I used to just level in a area and that just that was painful. It took a long time, but yes, with my wonderful amount of hero level on other characters, XP should be easier. What was that I broke? I broke something! I've still not done any of the quests. I might do the quests for leveling purposes. I might actually, when I'm leveling quests. Not, you know, the quests that are in town, that's the one I'm talking about, because the quests that you get in level, they're great. Well worth doing. So yeah, I think that doing those quests would be a massive help. Would you no, I can't even remember which one I was on. Shores of Pandora. I'll get back there. Right, we're on the boss now. This time I actually managed to murder them without them killing me in the process, which is always good. Ooh, we've still got a cooldown on that. Breathe the gas, please. What's that? Oh, yeah, spiders. Not my favorite. Ah, he's trapped in a small space. This is not good. Hi, enjoy some gas. Oh, you had to be casting. Why? It takes 10 seconds at least for me to get that back again. Oh, no. I think this is the one that fires out a homing skull of death at some point as well. Skull ambush. Yeah. Go away with your skull ambush. Come, bug off. Good. Scary. It's really bad, that skull ambush. It really does cause massive problems. Because if that touches you, you are pretty much dead. And that's all there is about it. Magnet, eh? Okay, we'll go with that. The Manor Garden. Nah. I think this is the one that's next to the last one. Boom. Lots of blue cloud Excuse me. Still mostly skeletons. I don't know why it's just giving you skeletons all the way around here. You would have thought that there'd been loads of other things, but it's almost as if Mevius, I believe he's called. It's almost as if he's a necromancer, because he seems to be always surrounded by all of these skeletons, and he produces skeletons himself in the actual boss fight. So maybe he is. Maybe he's like the big necromancer. I don't know if he's got any proper history, because most of the characters have proper history to them, like Anubis, for example, and obviously Damien and Satan. They've all got history to them, apart from the weird golem thing at the beginning. I don't know if the weird golem thing's actually got any history to it. It probably has. I just probably don't know it. So yeah. If you know about the history of the first character, the first boss, do tell! Hi, David. What are you after? One treasure, eh? Okay. I don't exactly know where that's going to be, so it could be anywhere, but the quests are definitely worth doing. Especially in a higher difficulty setting. Enjoy the flames! And then somebody blow up. Ooh, everybody blew up. That was good. Okay. Where's this treasure? Where's he hidden it? It might be on the map. Can't see anything. Unless that's it over there. There was a little dot. All the way over there. Let's see if that's it. Aye. More skeletons. Boom. I'm terrible at the timing on that skill. I really am. But it's so effective that I just want to use it all the time. I do not see this. I do not see it. Oh, it's there. Excellent. One dug up treasure. It's usually rubbish. I don't know why he likes his treasure so much, considering how rubbishy it is. Now, the leeches are supposed to be doing the exact same damage as that skill does, but that skill really wipes everything out. I can only imagine that that skill counts several times, whereas the leeches do not. I'm going to be chucking out explosive cakes for a little while. At least until I die. Which could be any time soon, as you have noticed from the last time. Yeah. Have some explosive leeches, and then some rats. We're doing quite well. Level 75. Considering I got through all of this when I was like level 60 something, I was quite happy with that. Quite happy indeed. But yeah, level 75 and struggling. That's not a good sign. We shall see. I mean, I've changed my weapon, but I changed it for the better. So you know, strange and unusual. Yeah, it has some leeches. So the leeches blow up if they don't actually have anything to attach to. You are no trouble when I've hidden in the little space. This guy's not going to live. No, mister, you are going to fail. It's only one leech per bad guy. This I have noticed. So rather than being... I mean, it could have been like all of the leeches could go for the nearest bad guy if they find one, and then all of the leeches that... If there's other bad guys around, they'd move on to those. That could be a thing. But it isn't. This entire act is definitely all about the skeletons. So I'm going to go around in a little circle, and then I'm going to blow up those corpses. And then I'm going to watch as I realise that there was only one corpse. And instead I shall trouble myself with all of these books. Ah! You see all of those corpses flashing because I'm trying to use the skill before it's ready. Blow up! Thank you. Much more effective. When I actually leave it so that there's a few enemies dead there first, then it's okay. Something keeps blowing up in a load of stone. I don't get why that's doing that. I mean, I know that the little what are they? Boxes are going to blow up. I like those skeletons. The ones with the fire swords. They're just entertaining. And they've got several death animations by the looks of it. I thought there was just like one death animation for each of the types of enemies, but it appears that is not the case. Boom. Nobody survives the gas clouds. Right. Moving on. We're not that far from the next boss. And I've leveled again. Always good. Come on, butlers. You've done a terrible job of keeping this mansion nice. So you should get new employment and perhaps a head. A head would... That's probably why they're not doing very well with the butlering. Nothing like not having a head or arms to make butlering slightly difficult. Ah, I wanted to blow up the corpses, but I couldn't. Yeah. Still on cooldown. I so want that cooldown reduced. I really do. It seems to take ages. It's just teaching you not to use that button. That's what it's doing. Ah. And you have to lead them through it as well. So it's quite a complicated skill, that one. Until you manage to use it right. Okay. Boss time. More leeches. Go on, leeches. Get out there. Right. It gives you just enough time to do 2 sets of leeches, which really, really allows you to do a lot of that. That was 2 sets of flies. And they can be quite nasty, so yeah. Interestingly, that's almost the exact same set of bosses as I fought the first time around, which is very strange, because these bosses, as far as I'm aware, are random, and if they're random, then that's really bizarre. Because I am certain that I fought those bosses on the way in the last time. Right, okay. Here we go! Now this place has changed quite a lot. This place used to be walled off around the sides, and it was his study, but now it's got loads of chairs and tables in it, which it definitely did not have before. And he's changed his attack as well, so it's now like that. Are those likely to? No, they're not. Rats! I was hoping that they would actually attach to one of those. You can still avoid those. And if you've got a good dodge skill, then obviously you will just be able to get straight past them. There are still spaces right at the edge of the screen that you can just hide. So yeah. I need to find those spaces. That would be the most handy maneuver. Yep, there you go. Stood in the space, but now I need to get round. Ah, come on. Is there a space over here? Yes, there's a space over here, but I didn't stand in it. Heck no, that would be way too useful. There we go. You will what with a what now? You're gonna get surrounded in corpses, mate. And then you're gonna go boom, because that's what happens when you're surrounded in corpses. Yeah, yada yada, destroy, death, and all that lot. You're still gonna die! Last time, I found that if I hid very carefully at the side, then I could survive the last incarnation of this boss properly. With my samurai, I failed miserably. But with Mr. Coughs, I'm not going to, hopefully, with a bit of luck. Although it has to be said, he died a lot quicker last time. Here we go. So if I just stay around here, then it's a little bit better than it was. Yes, I'll just concentrate. The gas should help. Are you kidding me? Oh dear. Okay, I'll get back there. Okay, so moving back on to the second attack again. This time I'm really going to concentrate on this little group of monsters just around here. Please don't kill me again. I've only just got here. Wow, they're so aggressive. Okay. I've got to so focus on this little tiny group that's just around me that appear every so often. Go away, Mervius. Come on, Mevius. Just get out of here. Hopefully, I'll be able to blow up those corpses every time. You're taking ages. Ah. Can you use the gas again? Use the gas again. Oh, maybe I don't need to. I need more lifesteal and such like. You gonna die? Go on, you can die. Oh wow. I was really worried that I was gonna have to do that a third time. Okay, a new weapon. More new stuff. And we win! Ah, crikey. That one is really mean. Okay. I didn't do him with the samurai, but I did manage to kill him with Mr. Coughs. And that is the end. So I shall level him up as much as I can, and we shall have to see about wormholes in time. In the meanwhile, you take care. Thanks for watching. Feel free to watch other things on my channel. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. Catch you next time. Bye for now.